Today is Tuesday, November 15th. Oh, let me get the heat lamp so it's not so red. I mentioned the date because these puppies are growing so fast right now that 2 days from now, probably need an updated video. They are starting to crawl around currently. A little bit wobbly, especially Orange. She's starting to crawl the most, but the others are actually starting to get up on all fours and amble around as well. So in 2, 3, 4 days, probably 2, 3 days, they will be crawling around on all fours and not scooting along on their belly. And it'll be time to start introducing, well, actually I'll move them from this whelping box where the delivery happened into a larger pen, which is this room, in order to provide them potty area, and we'll start potty training. You can see Orange is crawling on all fours there. She's actually wobbling around. So their eyes just opened. They're not very easy to see at this point still. They're still dim and somewhat closed. But you can see an Orange girl here. She's not quite even with Pink. This is Pink girl. But Orange is a fair bit bigger. She's about 3/4 pound heavier. I have to look at the chart for exactly how much she weighs, how much more, but she is a fair bit heavier. She's a big girl, big pup. She's bigger than her biggest brother, Blue, and bigger than most pups that I have at this point in time. And they are growing so fast, even though there's only 4 of them in this litter, and they're getting lots of milk. We're maybe 4 or 5 days away from introduction to the first soft feed, start the weaning process. Not so much weaning, sorry, wrong word. We'll start supplementation. Get them used to a little bit of moistened puppy food, and then work that into weaning over the next couple weeks. I am going to pause the video in a moment here. Oh, I can see Pink's eye. I don't know if that showed up. I saw a glimmer there. Her eye is open. Pause the video. I'm going to take Mom and Dad outside so you can get a better look at them, and also an older sister, so you can get a better idea for these pups, how well adjusted the adults are, how friendly and nice they are. The first puppy that sold, Blue, was the individual came and visited my adults before they were even born, and knew that he wanted a puppy at that point in time because of how well adjusted and how friendly the adults were. He has dealt with a Bernese before that had been mistreated as a puppy, and so he wanted to make sure that we do it right here, which we do. These are very loving dogs. Mom is so loving, so sweet. She plays with the puppies a little bit, but she more is a lover, and she passes that on to the pups. I think it's both genetic, but I also see that they have learned behaviors from her, such as when a dog will take their mouth and they'll do this scratching activity. She will do that to the pups frequently, and then I'll see the pups doing it to each other, and I'll see them reciprocating to Mom, and then when I'm giving the puppies affection, they do it to me. So at least they try to. Sometimes it hurts a little bit, so we don't let that continue. So Lily, you just want to be a good mama, so we might have to delay going outside to go bye-bye. Do you want to go bye-bye? Her eyes open. She thought about it. Did you want to go bye-bye, Lily? No, she's a good mama. Oh, other dog. Here's time to go by. Go in the CAR. I shouldn't name. And they're very excited now. Okay. Individual videos. I've done individual videos. I'll do updated individual videos about the pups. Pink has a big Swiss Kiss. That will mostly Daisy, quiet. That will mostly disappear as she ages. It will disappear into a sea of black. It'll still be visible. You'll find it, but it won't be nearly as prominent. Orange, can I turn you without disturbing you? You have a small Swiss Kiss. That will definitely disappear. You'll be able to find a few hairs as she's an adult. Orange has very symmetrical markings. Probably, she might be the most symmetrical that I've ever produced of any pup. I've had, 10 litters of Bernese now over the last 6 years from 2 females. So this is I believe, Lily's last litter. I'll check my records and double check and verify that, but I believe this is going to be her last litter. Pink has really great markings as well. She has just a little bit more white on her left paw, front paw, than she does on her right, and it's the opposite on the face. Her right side of her face has just a little bit more white than on the left side, although she does have a very close to perfectly symmetrical pattern. All right, I gotta go get the other dogs now. They got them all wound up because I mentioned going outside. Here comes Birch. Here comes Birch, the stud of the litter. Literally. Oh, buddy. He does the Bernese lean, so I'm having a hard time getting the... Daisy, stop. No. I'm trying to get a video of him underneath my jacket because he just leans right in. Birch is a big sweetheart. Big, gentle. He's 110 pounds. He's fairly tall for a Bernese. But he is incredibly sweet and gentle. He would crawl into your lap if you give him half a chance. He would be a lap dog. But he is very obedient and willing to not do so when I say no. He's drooling just a little bit because he's been out here running back and forth. This is the first time we've been free out in the park in quite a while. Can you stay? Stay? Can I show them your Swiss kiss? Come here, buddy. Birch. So on the back of his neck, Birch. Back of his neck, there's the white hairs there. That's how these puppies, Swiss kisses, will probably disappear into a sea of black hair in the future as they age. And then there is Lily. Mama Lily, who's a bit worked up and a bit nervous to be away from the pups. It's the first time she's been away from them more than 10 minutes to be outside since they were born 3 weeks ago. Lily is a sweet lover, a very excited to be with people dog. She just loves to be with people. Lily had a little bit of Swiss kiss as well, and so when the two of these adults have crossed, produced puppies with Swiss kisses. Yeah, you're so wound up. You've been running, haven't you? Lily is about 115 pounds. She's a bit thick and heavy, short and stout. We'll cut her some slack since she just had puppies a little while ago. But can you stay, Lily? Stay. No. Stay. Stay. No, she wants to be right on top of my feet. Don't you? You gotta be right on top of me. Don't you? And that is Lily's personality. This is the 1-year-old sister of the pups available right now. I don't want to say her name because she'll come right to me. And she's sitting so nicely, letting me get a video of her because she's been so excited to be out here at the park to run loose. It's her first time. So Daisy has a blaze stripe on her forehead. Between her eyes, a white stripe here. Oops. White stripe that is probably a hair narrower than what these two girl pups are going to be, but fairly similar. It narrows over time as their head grows. It seems that the white stays similar to what it is, and the black fills in the rest of the gaps. Daisy is 1 year old. She's about 85 pounds, and she is an example of what these girl pups are going to be like in 1 year. You want to just hang out in my shade? Why is that? She's a good girl. She's such a good girl, but she likes to follow me everywhere, including into the bathroom. Don't you? You gonna make me spin around? Sit. Good girl. That's Daisy, 1 year old female.